What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now in today's video I'm actually going to be showing you guys how you can make a rainbow effect that you've probably seen from a bunch of other creators, and you've probably seen it from me or from a client project that I've had in the past. But here's the thing about a bunch of those creators: they actually use Adobe, Sony, and all those other really big platforms for editing. Now I use FIlmora 9, and we don't have a bunch of effects that I guess Adobe and Sony have. So some of the times we have to improvise and we have to do a lot more work than I guess what they would have to do. With that being said, let's get right into it. So we're going to drag our clip and we're going to trim it up to where we think it should start. I think mine should start right about here. And now with this, we're going to drag in the song. And now let's find the beat drop on the song. Now that you've found the beat drop, you're just going to hit M, which leaves a little marker for you to remember where the beat drop is. Now we're going to find the last shot, which I'm pretty sure we already have it. Hold on. Oh. And that's already on sync, and we didn't even mean to do that. Okay. Now pretty much after you sync up the clip with the beat drop, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the clip part where you see the text is, I guess, being enlarged a lot more, or it's just being enlarged right here, like this frame right here. It's perfect. We're just going to cut it, and we're going to detach audio by right clicking on the clip that we cut off, and we're just going to detach audio. We're going to go to our speed, and we're just going to go to slow-mo and put it to 0.5. Now we're just going to drag it back so it won't be too long, so it'll look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in the effects that we need for, I guess, the rainbow effect. Now essentially what we're going to do is we're going to search up chaos in the effects tab. We're going to bring it in, we're going to work on the settings, we're going to turn off RGB separate, and we're going to put 60 for our frequency. And now with this, we're going to go and we're going to find one frame before we I guess where it starts slow-moing, or I guess starts slowing down, and essentially it will look like that, and that's what we want. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drag it up a couple, and so we will have, I guess, room for our next effects. Now what we're gonna do in the effects tab is we're gonna search up glow, and we're just gonna drag that in, and we're going to have it where the slow-mo starts, not where the frame before it is. And we're just going to drag that all the way to the end point. Now for the glow, you don't need to mess with the effects. Okay, so now we're going to do the rainbow effect, which essentially isn't that hard to make, so yeah. So basically, we're just going to drag all these sample colors in the media tab, and we're just going to drag a couple colors. I usually like to do red, blue, orange, and white. Sometimes I do green. It depends on, I guess, kind of how long I want it to be and whatnot. Now we're just going to drag them over to where they should be, and let's mix it up. Let's do green instead of white. Now we're just gonna find a second. So right here, when the red starts, is 29:15, and we're just gonna find right there. Right there is 1 second, and we're just gonna drag it over. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring all the colors on top of red, so we can, I guess, easily match them up, because you want them to be the same length. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag them back where they should be, and we're going to go and double click on red, and we're just going to type in on the compositing, we're going to go to opacity, and we're going to put in 47, and that's the same for every other one, so you just put 47 for the opacity on every single one of the colors that you have chosen. Now that you're done with that, we're just going to drag them over to the clip, and as you can see, it's perfect already. And we're just gonna drag, and now we're just gonna trim up the green so it will not, I guess, go on for longer than it needs to be. And now to make sure that it's not, I guess, just cutting in looking like this, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go to transitions, and we're just gonna find dissolve. You can find it in the basics tab and just scroll all the way down. You can find dissolve, but you can also search it up in included, and you'll find it. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fade it in. Boom, boom, then we're just gonna have it fade out as well. So after you're done with that, this is what it should look like. And that's how you do a rainbow effect in FIlmora 9. With that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you had any further questions that you would like to know, make sure you leave a comment down below or join my Discord and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she tied me up, it turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make you stare and see them. We ain't paying for them, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you ghost to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to